Business Central, we have currencies. Let's go take a look at a currency card. Searching currencies. I'm going to pick USD, clicking the hamburger, pressing edit. The fields of a card are important to make sure that the currency works appropriately for your system. And so the first code that's important is the actual currency code, for example USD. The description is the US dollars. We have an ISO code. So this is based on ISO 4217 standards, USD. The ISO numeric code, again based on ISO 4217, is 840. The relevance symbol. And then from here we have some interesting accounts which generally are set up. In this instance it's not. So gains and losses. We have unrealized and realized, and then you've got unrealized and realized losses. So if I search unrealized gains and unrealized losses. Now, not all customers break these out to 4 accounts. Sometimes they break them out to 2, which is your unrealized versus your realized. And sometimes clients combine the losses and gains together. Some clients put them all into one account. It's not our advice. We would prefer to break them out into the 4 accounts. As we go down further, we've got our rounding pane here, and we can see that we round to 2 decimal places. It's the nearest. Rounding precision is 2 decimal places. Amount decimal places is specifies the number of decimal places in program to display for amounts in this currency. So it's 2:2. The unit amount rounding precision, the unit amount decimal places. So it's allowing us to effectively have precision behind what the data is feeding into this. You've got the application, rounding precision. You've got conversion, local currency, rounding, debit account, and credit account. The maximum GST difference allowed specifies the maximum GST correction amount allowed for this currency and the GST rounding type. And lastly, we've got our reporting. So for our reporting accounts, what is our realized gains? What is our realized losses? Residual gains, residual losses. And that is a currency card.